Hello everybody, welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. I am here. I have my brain. I think I'm at the end. There's a few bits that I've missed, but I don't think they're very important. Hello.
Oh, I see you and your brain reached a compromise. How pleasant. I hypothesized after the indignant frequencies my receptors had recepted, such a partnership-based conclusion would be low on the likely scale.
My brain told me the think tank needs to be stopped. Can you help?
If I recall, I had a plan that was working, whatever it was. I don't think it reached fruition. I would recall fruit if it had happened. I wasn't trying to kill them, just keep them out of trouble. What was that plan? Blast. I probably wrote it down on the floor somewhere.
Well, I don't want to keep them out of trouble. What was the plan that you had?
Something ingenious and needlessly complicated, I expect. I may have already told you and forgotten it.
No, I don't remember that.
I forgot I had forgotten pencils until one day I found one. Spent days studying its purpose before my memory circuit kicked in. Felt quite silly.
Any tactics that anything I could do to stop them that doesn't require violence?
Well, you could try and appeal to their humanity. That's a tired cliche. And really, when they were humans, they weren't very good humans.
Any suggestions how to make them change their minds?
Well, there's many things they have forgotten, sitting in their bowls. Friendship, the thrill of discovery. Love, masturbation, the usual.
Oh, the usual, yeah.
Much like your brain, I am certain there is something you can spark within each of them. Memories, hormones. A wise man once said, "The eyes do more than see. Make them see, if you can. Or, if not, you can always make them succumb to fear." It certainly worked for me. For a time. Then you came along, and bravery and/or desperation trumped that little idea. Back to the drawing board, I suppose. Or is this the end? Hard to tell.
I'd really, really like to kill them. Scare them. How?
Oh, tell them I'm still alive. We had a nice chat, and we agree on a few things. That's true, isn't it? Or you could kill me and lie about it. Either way, it would be interesting. And if you are partial to lying and deception, well, you could tell them a ludicrous lie. The more over the top, the better. That's my experience. They're more than a little gullible. Better make it convincing, though, or it'll be the dissection table and vivisectors for you. And if you speak of me, please try and make me look good. I am Dr. Mobius, after all, not some lab assistant teacher's aide.
Can I have a mentat? Oh, good hit with a hammer might fix your... can I... Can I do that? What's the difference there? 22? I don't think I can actually do that. Can you tell me about your roboscorps?
Well, every scientist needs an army. Mine came to me after these rather large scorpions kept coming in from the desert, like poisonous frosting. How scary, I thought. But they had survived when nothing else had. Perfect candidates for improvement as a reward for their tenacity. Then I thought, what if they shot energy bolts and acted as walking eyes and data-drained computers and acted as bullhorns? Then I made them bigger. Then I thought about custard. I do so love custard. Or was it mustard? Mustard custard. I miss sugars and salts.
Time for me to go, I think.
Indeed. The goodbye part of our little chat, then. Goodbye. Please mind the equations on the floor.
Okay, so now what I need to do is something that I've done with Darla already is go back and basically discuss their humanity with all the doctors that are not Klein. Dr. Klein awaits. Make sure you're prepared to finish this once and for all. Okay. There they are together. I'm going to quick save because I'm not entirely sure if they start this conversation on their own or if I can talk to anything else. Alright. I am not sure if Dr.
Klein's an impatient man. Wouldn't keep him waiting.
Do you have another name, Dr. O?
Yeah, I do. It wasn't always O. I just took that one by default because sometimes it's easier to accept the mistake as long as the purpose works. I don't want to get into it. It's a sore topic with me. Makes my gel ripple.
Are you sure? I'm a good listener. Got the ears for it.
Great. Psychology. Clearly the worst of the sciences, right after colostodiuretics. Okay, so my name isn't O. Never was. It was circular, a single character, digit, but not O. But even with enhanced sensors, no one here could get it right. Always kept seeing the letter, not the number.
Oh, if they keep confusing the letter with the number, your name is Dr. O. Dr. Zero.
Yes, thank you. Zero. I am zero. How hard is that? A narrow, thin zero.
So you want to call me to call you Zero, or?
Zero's my name. I'm proud of it, all right? It doesn't get the recognition it deserves. Truth be told, my emotional attachment to it doesn't even register compared to just having people recognize the difference. It's just that they're both sort of round and hollow, so when they monitor scan them, they assume that, oh, it's O. Vivisect me, please.
Not alive. Well, if you wanted to differentiate the O and Zero, put a slash through the zero.
What?
Ha! Level up. Excellent. Zero. Draw a slash through it.
Did I shoot myself with a brainial beam or something? That's brilliant. I mean, I would have come to the same conclusion. Eventually. Oh, who am I deceiving? I never would have figured that out. I can't figure anything out. I'm useless.
I don't think you're useless, and that's what makes you truly. So is that what you want to be? Is that what you want to be?
Exactly. At least the old name was indisputable. O is more like surprise. Oh, look what I stepped in.
Well, there's power in zero. It reduces anything multiplied against it to zero.
Well, of course it does. That's the most lethal of mathematics. That's pretty cool, actually. Destroyer of numbers. I already wreck every robot I study. Why not basic arithmetic? I like your solution. With that kind of slash in the middle, I can set myself apart. If I wanted to. The make a zero and all the think tank. They won't be able to escape it. That diagonal slash right down the middle. Thanks. Talking to you, it really helped unclog some frustration. Talking. What a primitive form of thought kicking.
So, Zero, got any amazing discoveries to share?
You know, hearing my name said like that, it really de-reses my screens. As for discoveries, well, of course. Look at this. Just, built it. Amazing, isn't it?
2 scrap electronics. 2 scrap metals. SETI is, interesting, whatever it once was.
You know what? I'm not even gonna pretend. I broke one of the monitors, and those innards start falling out everywhere. If you could just hold on to that for me until, well, forever, that would be welcome.
Okay, I think we've spoken long enough.
Until our next scheduled audio transmission and reception, then.
I can't remember. Oh, yes, of course, there's a level up now. Right, if I get science to 85, I think that gets me clear of the whole situation here. Let's... Ooh. I've got a lot starting to get up repair. I think I'm just going to hammer repair because everything else is pretty cool. Right. So, Darla, I think I've done your
You should really see, Dr. Klein. We're all awaiting the results of your experiment.
Yeah, he can wait. I don't understand about how the... No, never mind. We've spoken enough. Right, so I've done you. I think I've done 8. Any new discoveries today? Yeah, I think I've done 8. I'll be going. Oh, gave me stuff. Thank you, Dr. Boros.
Klein awaits, as do we all.
Okay. No, I think I've done all 4 of you now. Okay, so, Klein. Let's do... Hi, Klein.
The lobotomite returns. Our lobotomite. Has Dr. Mobius been denominated into scrap metal and voice module parts, as we hoped?
I found my brain. Now you and I are going to settle things.
I recommend watching your tone with me, lobotomite. Now, your brain. Hand it over, or we'll extract it again.
I'm not handing my brain over. There's some things we should discuss.
And what could we possibly have to speak about? You have the brain, we have the technology. All you must do is surrender. With it, we can finally leave this place. I cannot tell you how boring this place gets, chopping up the landscape and everything in it. And we have so many questions to ask your brain first. About this Mojave place. A fertile testing ground for our experiments.
Dun dun dun. Hang on, let's have a look. Maybe... You think I'm a lobotomite? No, for my skull houses the brain of Mobius.
That is the most insane thing I've ever heard. There's no way Mobius would condescend to step inside you. Besides, there's no way such a thing could be accomplished. It's impossible.
Oh, I can't get up to what I need. Think you're past due for your lobotomy, Klein?
A fight? I've never been in a fight. What do I... Ah! Colleagues! Think tank! Alert! Alert! We are under attack!
I will blast you back to 2016.
Maybe not. Maybe I can think of another way to do this. Okay, I'm back to that level up. Now, I could just jam it all into science. Done. And do I have science apparel? That's explosives. It's all intelligence. Okay, let's have a look at my stats. Okay, my skills. So my science is at 97. It's definitely 97. Do I have... What is it called? It's... Programs Digest. There we go. That should do it. Okay, Klein, now we can talk.
The lobotomite returns.
Yes, yes, yes. Right, there we go. Nothing is impossible for science! Mesons, lasers, atoms, brainwaves are all at my command.
You speak the truth. And the decibel variation in your voice, it is Mobius. How dare you breach the think tank? And what do you want here?
I offer a deal. Stay here, stay put, and I'll let you live.
That's no deal at all. There's a whole world beyond the crater, filled with ideas and possibilities. We could have escaped, seen it all for ourselves, tested it, prodded at it, made it squirm.
I will permit you to do this. For me!
Partner with you? My foe? My rival? My foremost critic? I have a strange sensation that I would like that. How odd. Very well, partner. The think tank is at your service as long as you do not destroy us.
Okay. And now I get to leave the think tank. Do 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 do.
As it had been in the years before the Great War, Big Mountain, the Big Empty, became home to one of the brightest minds of the 23rd century. The courier watched over the Big Empty for years to come, caring for it and keeping its discoveries safe until they were needed to help others. Which had always been Big Mountain's purpose. Past the laboratories and science, it had always been intended as a place to build the future of all mankind.
The courier had scoured much of the Big Empty, although secrets still remained in the crater's depths. Perhaps that was for the best, however. Curiosity, while sometimes rewarded for its efforts, often proves to be equally dangerous.
Dr. Mobius continued his research undisturbed in the Forbidden Zone. As much as he had attempted to create better scorpions, he tried the same with humanity, with considerably less success. These failures didn't bother him overmuch. Once the rush of mentats wore off, he forgot he had failed in any event. After all, the bright young mind who had come to visit him in the Forbidden Zone had already exceeded his expectations.
The sink atop the dome bustled with the voices of a small town, constantly chirping, arguing, and snarling at each other. Still, this all happened productively in the interests of its new owner. The Sync Central Intelligence Unit discovered, despite its inversion code, it was comforted by the sense of community the other personalities gave it.
The Biological Research Station, obsessed with seeding everything in sight, requested a transfer to the X-22 Botanical Garden, so that it might, in its own words, sensually fertilize the garden's smooth contours. The garden sent back a polite refusal, saying it had prior commitments with a vault it had helped infect before the war.
The book chute continued to devour all seditious materials until it nearly choked on a paperclip. It adamantly maintained it was a Chinese paperclip, and the whole thing had been an elaborately orchestrated assassination attempt. Whatever the reason, it slowed down for a while, carefully appraising each document and clipboard that came to it.
The light switches continued to bicker and flicker.
This persisted until the day someone dropped a flashlight in the sink, and the two of them united in their hatred of the showboat.
The sink continued to ruthlessly scrub any particulate matter that came near it. Eventually, it gained access to the magnetohydraulics plant and nearly flooded all the Big Empty in an attempt to scrub the crater clean.
The toaster continued its psychotic spree, reducing all appliances in range to scrap electronics and spare parts. After one of its more psychotic episodes, however, the other Sync personalities decided enough was enough and dumped the toaster in a bathtub. Sparking and hissing, the toaster swore its enemies would rue the day when they had bread and no way to toast it.
Muggy did his best to collect coffee cups, although in his quest, he accidentally trapped himself in Higgs Village. It might have been the end for poor Muggy. Except he found it peaceful there, tidying up the kitchens of the think tank professors back when they had been flesh and bone. Well, except for Dr. O, who was an asshole for having created Muggy in the first place. Muggy left O's house deliberately dirty, punishing the dishes and cups that lived there in blind revenge for serving Dr. O.
Blind old Jefferson, with sounds the courier brought him, created a symphonic counter-frequency that saved Big Mountain from sonic invasion in 2910. If you didn't hear about it, good. It was rumored by the other personalities that he had a brief fling with the light switches. Although he forgot their names once too often and was soon left in the dark as punishment.
Autodoc, always gentle and methodical, kept sewing up the courier in all the right places when the skin split open from repeated wear and tear. The Autodoc was just glad to have purpose again. It heard its simpler brothers and sisters who got shipped to the Sierra Madre were bored out of their skulls in that toxic dead city. In time, the Autodoc found a way to deactivate the Y-17 trauma harnesses, releasing the corpses they had held prisoner for almost 200 years.
As the courier ran through the X-8 facility multiple times, the computers analyzed the test subject's movements. Rather than performing a superficial observation, they realized the subject barely knew what communism was, or even what a high school was. This confused them for a time, until the facility finally realized that its research had succeeded. So it let its cyber dogs out into the wastes to help protect small communities from physical aggression rather than communist propaganda.
The infiltration program in X-13 felt spent, having repeatedly upgraded the stealth suit until it could upgrade it no more. It felt warm, fulfilled, and a bit sluggish. It realized not long after the stealth suit had left it without so much as a note on the nightstand. So the infiltration program sent out robo-brains into the wastes, looking for its wayward technology. It eventually found Repcon HQ and set up a new research center, testing and murdering fiends who kept breaking into the facility.
The courier, organs intact, continued onwards, a little less heavy of step, but with all the organs in the right places, as they should be.
I didn't
After all,
do anything to my
brains
organs.
can develop a life of their own when left to their own thoughts, and the courier's brain was more clever than most.
Dr. Klein and the think tank remained alive, unaware of the world outside. They looped through their daily routine, none the wiser about the world beyond, although perhaps wiser was the wrong word. The world outside belonged to the courier, and if anyone would shape it, well, the courier had already called dibs.
There is an expression in the wasteland, old world blues.
It refers to those so obsessed with the past they can't see the present, much less the future, for what it is.
They stare into the what was, eyes like pilot lights, guttering and spent, as the realities of their world continue on around them.
Science is a long, steady progression into the future. What may seem a sudden event often isn't felt for years, even centuries to come.
In the times following the Second Battle of Hoover Dam, however, Old World Blues took on a new meaning.
Where once it was viewed as a form of sadness, nostalgia, it became an expression describing the potential for the future.
It can be easy to see science as evil, technology unchecked as the source of all ills, all misfortunes.
With the courier at the helm, science became a beacon for the future. There was old world blues, and new world hope. And hope ruled the day at Big Mountain.
We could say more, but the stories in the Big Empty speak for themselves. Now armed with the transportal ponder, the courier could return to the dome at any time and crack open the secrets of the Big Empty one by one. The sink sat vigilant, waiting for its master to return, shoes covered in Mojave dust. Only one road yet remained, and it was one the courier had to walk alone.
I've lost the brainless perk. Gained the big brain perk. Brain is back in your body, but some of the advanced technologies remain. Your head still cannot be crippled, but you're only 10% more resistant to addiction now. Surprisingly, your damage thresholds improved by a minimum, by 10%, a minimum of 1%. You've acquired the Big Mountain Transportal Ponder. It's capable of transporting you and you alone between the Mojave Wasteland and the Big Empty. To return to the Mojave, or to go back to Big Empty from the Mojave, would simply equip the Transporter Ponder. As you would any weapon, pull the trigger and away you'll go. Note it won't work in interiors or in combat situations, and is totally incapable of harming your enemies. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you very, very much. Okay, so what I can do now...
I trust matters regarding your brain were resolved to your satisfaction.
Yeah, I'd like to engage your services.
Rightly so, I should think.
Okay, so let's have a look at body parts. I could replace and reattach my spine and replace my brain with a synthetic version, but I don't think that works. I could do these, but I don't actually think the perks are better.
Cursed electric heating filament?
Oh my Gideon.
To my knees. Why?
Right, anyway, as I was saying...
With a death ray.
Okay, I think we're done. Right, so... let's go back to the Mojave. The Transporter Ponder. There we go. There we go. Oh, no. Oh, I'm in an interior. Poop. Let's go outside then. Alright. And off we go back home. And here we are. Back at the Mojave Drive-In, where this adventure all started. Now, there's a couple of things that I need to consider. One of them is now that I've got quite a large pile of money to go and spend. So we're going to go do that now. Alright, so here I am at the New Vegas Medical Clinic. Let's talk to Dr. Usanagi.
You're back. Do you need medical attention?
I would like to buy an implant.
All right. Let me do a quick test to make sure your body can handle another implant. All right. You're healthy enough to handle another one. Which surgery are you considering?
I would like to... Yeah, we're getting low. I'd like to boost my endurance, please.
The nociception regulator modifies your cardiovascular system, and you won't tire as quickly. The price is 4,000 caps, same as most other implants.
Yep, here's the caps.
Have a seat in the auto dock. This will take a few hours.
Okay, so I'm getting my endurance up. Alright, so let's have a look. No, hang on, stats. So perks, I've got Abominable, Better Criticals, Big Brained, so yeah. Black Widow, Bug Stomper, DNA Avenger. Okay, yeah, more damage against Cazadors. Educated. Endurance implant, increased endurance by 1. Finesse, Good-Natured, Heartless. Heart's been replaced, cannot be poisoned. So Cazadors are no longer terrifying. And filters in your heart will also regulate bleeding and healing, allowing all healing items like chems to function at a higher level. Robots are now confused by you and 50% less likely to score a critical hit. I think that's better than the heart perk that you get for getting your heart back. Implant M5. Movement speed, which I think is important. Intelligence implant, so I'm now at 10. Tense training, mostly endurance. Light step, can't set off mines. Lord Death. Luck. Machine head, grind the gears and machines and gain a damage bonus against robots. Yeah. Mysterious stranger, set lasers for fun. Laser crazy and it shows. Minor bonus to critically hit with all laser lessons. Silent running. Spineless. Okay. Torso can no longer be crippled and your strength and damage threshold when increased. Another strength implant. Swift learner. Toughness. Weapon handling. So I'm doing well. Now there is another thing that I can do in Old World Blues that I would like to do just because it adds a bit of fun. But first, I need to go and get something in the real world before I change my perceptions. You know, one thing I did like about New Vegas is that it made it less clear where the world borders ended. There's nothing of interest in that area, and there's a highly radioactive pool of water there and a crash at the end of this road. So yeah, there's no reason why you would go over there. There is also this place at the arse end of nowhere. If it's where I think it is. Ah, yes, I remember this place. I am just going to... Yep, there we go. Wind Brahman Ranch, I'm sure. Brooks Tumbleweed Ranch. And so, yeah, all these tumbleweeds...
You want to buy Wind Brahman?
Wind Brahman, you mean tumbleweeds?
What?
Oh, you're crazy, aren't you?
Crazy with low prices on Wind Brahman. You buy one.
How much?
All.
All of my caps?
They are very good, Wind Brahman. All caps.
Right, if you say okay, he will actually take all your money. If you kill him, you get it back. Or you can say no. I'm going to go okay.
Ha ha! Stupid human.
Yes, stupid human. Okay, and in the face a couple of times. There we go. Wind Brahman. I don't know why I took the rebar club. That seems like a stupid idea. I might have to do a playthrough. But yes, once you get up to the Wind Brahman farm, down here, it's somewhere here. I know it. And I need to be very careful that they don't see me. So I'm just going to creep up until Vats hits something. There they are. Group of mercenaries. That is the one that I want. So I am actually going to change over to the anti-material rifle. Do I have an explosive rounds? I have incendiary round. I do have an explosive round. Right, I'm going to stealth up and hopefully I can hit that guy in the head with an explosive round and kill him outright. Okay. Down they go. Okay. That was quite a few enemies in one go. Where is he? I think he moved himself down the hill. There we go. Search the mercenary. Authoritar glasses. Bottle caps. 2 combat armors reinforced. Where is it? The YCS 186. It's an amazing gun. I will take... Oh, maybe I won't take it. Take the microfusion cells. And the Radaway, obviously. And yeah, just let's just take a look at this gun. The YCS is down here. Right. The YCS is a Gauss rifle. Better aim, better zoom. It's not quite silenced and it doesn't have the clip capacity. Well, it doesn't have the clip capacity of the other things. It's all right. I mean, yeah, the anti-material rifle is lovely, but it has 136 damage and it has a higher DPS. So the DPS on that is 70, so yeah. Let's have a look at it. So if I wanted to shoot something miles away, much faster reload speed. And it's always good to have this because this takes microfusion cells instead of really rare bullets. Now, I'm over-encumbered now. I'm wondering if the transporter ponder will work whilst I'm over-encumbered. It will. That's good to know. And, oh, I'm never more than 2 feet from the shop.
Might I be safe in the
That's
assumption that matters with the think
wonderful.
tank have been satisfactorily computed vis-a-vis your residence in this domicile?
What you said. Yeah, I'm just going to
Very
sell
good,
some
sir.
stuff. Right, so now I've got everything rid of everything, and now I've got that gun, because that's the most important part. That gun is.
If you're planning to stay a while, I could see clear to giving you a once-over.
Okay. I'd like to engage your. I'm feeling a little unwell in the head. Can you perform a psychiatric evaluation on me?
Concerned about the state of your mind, are you? Well, such things ain't my specialty, but I'm happy to tender my opinion as to your mental health. I should make you aware that the benefits of such a procedure are exclusive. That is, this only works once. Now, are you sure this is what you want?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
All right, just try to relax. This won't hurt, unless your sense of self is especially vulnerable.
Okay. Yes, twist my psyche into new and exciting shapes. Okay, I can choose up to two traits. I am going to take good-natured, but this is the one that people wanted me to take beforehand. I'm going to take Wild Wasteland. Now that I've got the YCS gun, hopefully I can go back and get the Alien Blaster, because the Alien Blaster is overwritten, overwrites the YCS group. So hopefully, and also, Wild Wasteland is just hilarious. Ah, looks like I don't get the Wild Wasteland perk after all. That's a shame. I was hoping I could cheat the system, but apparently not. So yeah, this is where you get the Alien Blaster. If you are, if you have Wild Wasteland from the beginning. That's a shame. But still, Wild Wasteland is like a nice little perk that I like to have. That's excellent. Alright, it's time for me to get one of my favourite guns ever. Good morning.
Welcome back. Can I get you anything?
I'd like to see what you got for sale.
Sure thing. Have a look.
Okay. Please tell me you've got it on here, on you. There you go. Now, Paciencia doesn't look like much, but it's quite a fast gun, and it's got that double bonus critical. Actually, whilst I have the money,
come back soon.
I am going to try and take a, what is it? Is it Milcert review? I can't remember. No, that's guns. What one is it? Alright, so I don't have that. I don't have a book that's gonna get barter up. That's ammo. Where is it? It'll probably be here. Like, Paciencia. I'm assuming it's Paciencia. And there goes my cat knocking things off. Thanks, kitty. Right, Paciencia. That's almost all my money. However, I do think I have a lair that I can just spend to get here. That's fine. Probably got other stuff that I can use as well. But I am going to go and do what I don't often do, which is, well, actually, I say I don't often do it because you can only do it a few times. I'm going to go and get a whole bunch of, that'll do, a whole bunch of money now. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to go gamble at the casinos. All right, let's play backjack at the tops.
Looks like you've hit a lucky streak there. You must be thirsty by now. Here, have a drink on the house and keep on playing.
Okay, so that's the first of their
I'd wager
rewards.
this.
And then I keep on playing. Number 2.
Baby, Lady Luck must be smiling at you today. Compliments of the Tops Casino. Enjoy this fine meal and please, Keep playing those games.
Yeah, you just want me to, ramen, steak and wine. You just want me to lose all my money. I know you. It's a good job I've got all the luck. And I think...
You've been good to us, baby. Now let us be good to you. We'd like you to enjoy this private suite as long as you're in town.
Okay. Still haven't been kicked out. Excellent. I think I'm about to, there you go. I've been banned from gambling to this casino.
Okay, pal, you've had enough. Time for you to leave.
I was just getting started. What, why?
You've taken us for a ride, and we want you out.
Oh, I'm gone then. Thanks for all the money.
You're free to enjoy the shows in the bar, but no more games for you at the tops. Thanks for playing.
Fine, let's go spend all my money. And by spend all my money, I mean get it changed from chips to cash. Okay.
Welcome to the tops. How can I help you?
I would like to exchange... I'd like to send in my chips.
In what currency would you like your payout? Non-cap currencies will have fractions paid out in caps.
I'll take my payout in caps,
Caps
please.
it is. Will there be anything else?
Nah, that's fine. That's 11,000.
Thank you, and enjoy your stay at the tops.
Okay, let's go and clean out the other casino, shall we? I'll go into Gomorrah and... Oh, I always forget the other one. Oh, the Lux. Let's go to the Ultra Lux first. I do love the NCR Rangers dancing in the fountain. I think this guy is just about to
You are
throw me
quite
out.
simply the talk of the casino right now with your astonishing play. Do stay in our bon vivant suite so you may continue to dazzle us.
Oh. I'm at like 11,000. Okay, so I guess this one goes to 15,000 before I get kicked out. And you coming to kick me out again? I'll make it easy for you.
This simply will not do. You must leave immediately.
What? Why?
For a while, you were the toast of the Ultra Lux, but you're simply not in vogue any longer. Your act has gotten stale.
All right, I'm going.
You're still welcome to dine with us, of course. We've just had quite enough of paying you to play our games.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so that was about 15 grand. Let's go have a check. There we go, 16,000 chips. That's 15,000 in winnings. No, I'm good. Bye. All right, let's go clean out Gomorrah then. I think we may have a problem with how your blackjack table works. Because I'm pretty sure there shouldn't be two Queen of Hearts in the same deck. Uh-huh. Gomorrah, you were shady as shit. Just saying.
Be sure to check out the courtyard. Some of the hottest asses in New Vegas shaking out there.
I just got kicked out. Oh.
Welcome to Gomorrah. How can I help you?
I guess I'll turn in my
In what
chips.
currency would you like your payout?
Yes. Cake given caps.
Caps it is. Will there be anything else?
Not really. So, after all that robbing all the
I'm glad they
casinos...
don't let just any motherfucker through the
hang
gate.
on.
Freeside smells like
There's
shit.
another casino, I'm sure, that I haven't been to yet. No. I got banned from the Atomic Wrangler and Prim. Okay, so I've been kicked out from everywhere. Right, so let's have a look. That's 40,262 caps. I think that'll do. Have no idea what I've decided to spend it on yet. But you know what? If you've got any advice, leave it in the comments. I'll see what you have to say and maybe we'll look at it next time. I've been Zombie Cleo. This has been Fallout New Vegas. Class dismissed.